that we live in. We live on the left side of the townhouse, on that side. We've lived here for 8 years. We're right on the corner of a busy road. So as you can see, a car going by. Get a lot of noise from that. And there's our driveway. Kids are waiting to go so we can do the rest of the tape for you. This is the other side of the house. In our garage. We're in the back of the house, and it's our patio on the far side. Little pool there upside down. And Brian's trampoline. And that's the back of our house. This is our old church. And the cemetery. Tape here, right?
Yeah.
And this is our new church that we go to now, St. Paul's. And then way in the back is a school where Brian graduated from 8th grade and Olivia's in 3rd grade there now.
There's the new Piggly Wiggly. There's the 24 outdoor sign.
All that's left of it now is a pile of overgrown weeds. You're not kidding me.
There's where Piggly Wiggly used to be. Now it's an Ace Hardware. There's the field over here that used to be all corn. Now it's going to be a subdivision.
Just east of the 24 outdoor.
Yeah.
And then coming up.
And then there's Hales Corners Lutheran Church that just got built this last year.
And here's my mom's house, if you remember, on 124th and Kurtz Road. There's Taylor waving hi and his little girlfriend. Say hi to Nan and the kids. Say hi.
Hi.
And here's Brian, and here's Coco we were telling about, my mom's dog. Coco, look up here. Say hi to Rio. Cokie. Coco never hardly barks, so we're not going to get him to do that. And there's my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi to Nan.
Hello, Nan.
And the kids. Cokie again. And Olivia.
Make them bark. How do you make them bark?
We're driving up Grange Avenue, going toward 116th Street from 124th. And off on the left here, if you remember, was the radio station. WEMP and WMYX. They built an all-new building here. And then the old one's still back there behind it. And then all that land used to be marshland behind it. And they've kind of made all this area here into all the marshland and made a pond. And then now we're on 116th Street, and there's the pond. You can see the sun setting. It's kind of bright. Try and get the other angle. And then here's Shetz Park. And there's the pond, a little bit better view of it. Still really bright out here. And this is what all used to be swampland. Now they've made it into the baseball field. I don't think you can really see too much there. And there's the building that they sell concessions and have all the equipment in. But they have a total of, I think it's nine diamonds out here. Maybe it's 8.
There's the new elementary school on 116th and Edgerton.
Stop.
Here's Whitnall Middle School. And then you come across the street. Here's the high school.
And show the tennis courts. They moved the tennis courts over closer to the school, and they made a parking lot behind the tennis courts.
Here's the back side of the school. Down there's the cafeteria where, you know, the hill is.
No, the hill is right over.
It's,
right by those trees.
right there. There we go. And over there's the football field. It's a game tonight, though.
Alright. This is the elementary school that they remodeled. They'd given it up for a while, and then they decided they needed more space for the young kids in Hales Corners, so then they remodeled this one into the elementary school.
Here's the baseball fields at Shatz. Couldn't see him before, so
And
came
the
back.
concession building and equipment house.
Here's the pond again.
You can see all the ducks out on it. They actually catch a lot of fish in there.
It's because it's stocked with trout.
Find a lot of snakes and creepy crawly stuff around here too.
Here's the park. Everything's basically the same at the park except for the tennis courts are now roller hockey. And they're playing back there.
It's a sign.
Where?
To your right. Right.
Oh, where? Oh, that one. Here's the new library.
It's right next to the park.
Yeah. You must have just missed this because here's the back side of it. And then over here, they put some guy's cabin, Ben Hunt. There's Hales Corners Elementary.
They added on a big addition off to the left.
It's Hartson Funeral Home. Can you guess what this is? Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's the Y.
They
Pretty
transformed the
neat.
Y into a really nice funeral home. And Kathy Hartson's brother owns the funeral home and lives in the house next door to it.
Remember the boy Blue?
It's still the same.
This is the Holtz Chevrolet Geo dealership. He's Wisconsin's largest.
Well, that's exciting.
It is. I wish I was that special. He bought up basically everyone around him and put cars on. Here's Ann's.
Remember, it used to be in that old house?
Yeah.
It used to be an old house. They remodeled the whole thing and made it into a big pizza parlor.
Here's Dolly Madison.
Hasn't changed at all.
Or the building next to it.
Okay, we're on the way to your old house that you lived in. I don't know if things look different to you. Coming up on the funeral home. There's 4 boards. Okay, now we're turning here. Alright, now we're going up your street. And there it is. Kind of covered by trees. Which in the upper right.
That's your old house?
Looks like they need to do a little trimming.
Nan's house?
Garage.
That's Nan's house.
Yeah.
Yes, be quiet. I'll do the one next door. And there where Kim Roswitz used to live.
This is the view across the street, across Forest
We're on
Home.
the hill right in front of your house right now, and they built a senior living center right across the street.
And then there's
Assisted living.
a doctor's office down that way.
That was there when pediatrics and stuff is in there. And that was all there before.
No way in.
And this was the house next door, the 4-family next door to yours.
There's McDonald's now. It's got a whole new play area. There's Whitnall Inn. It's got a new name now. I don't know what it is.
It says the clubhouse. They turned it into a complete bar and ripped out all the restaurant equipment. And they covered up all the windows to make it nice and dark in there. And whoever's been in there can never make a go of it. And as you can see right next to the restaurant back there, they built a whole strip mall back behind there with a pick and save and stuff in there. And the house next door that they owned is still there too.
Here's Hales Corners Speedway. They haven't done much since, you were around probably.
Wait, and I can get the sign. Let me turn.
A little bit of a newer sign. Over there's the rest of the strip mall. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark out. Here we are, we're going up College.
We're going to the old baseball fields and waiting to see what they look like.
There they are.
That's the old baseball field. It's got tons and tons and tons of apartments on it. It's the plum tree. And then across the street is a big subdivision.
There's a new car dealership that's out here, Dodgeland.
It's right across the street from Whitnall Inn.
And right next door to Hiller Ford, basically. Here's McDonald's again with the indoor play area.
And that used to be called Poppers, the old building on the corner of Highway 100 and Janesville Road. And somebody renovated the whole building and turned it into a restaurant and bar. Just go way down there.
Kohl's. The Golden Basket.
Basket. I don't know if it was called that when you were here, or if it was something else. And there's a strip mall where Drew's used to be. And they have Dairy Queen and Wheel and Sprocket warehouse shoes and all that in there. And Cousins built their own building here. If you remember, it used to be down in the strip mall down the road further. And I think all these stores are all pretty much the same that are in here. Radio Shack and Baskin Robbins. And then there's Kmart. And that's pretty much the same, only they keep remodeling it.